Some tractors fade away the moment newer models arrive. These didn't. Decades later, farmers still restore them, still work them, still talk about them with respect. Not because they're nostalgic, but because they earned it. These machines started every morning, survived abuse, and kept working when replacements failed. They weren't perfect on paper. They were perfect in real fields. Their designs were simple, their engineering was honest, and their reliability became legend. This is why these 10 classic tractors refuse to be forgotten. Machines that proved real durability leaves a mark no time can erase. Number 1. John Deere Model. Kicking off our list is the John Deere Model A, a tractor that truly defined an era. Introduced in 1934, the Model A was John Deere's first production tractor with a hydraulic lift system, making it a game-changer for farmers who were tired of manually adjusting implements. With its distinctive two-cylinder engine producing that unforgettable pop-pop sound. Affectionately known as the Johnny Popper, the Model A became the soundtrack of American agriculture. This tractor was built during the Great Depression, yet it gave farmers hope and efficiency when they needed it most. The Model A was produced until 1952, with over 300,000 units manufactured. What made it special wasn't just its reliability, but its versatility. Farmers could use it for plowing, cultivating, belt work, and dozens of other tasks. The adjustable wheel spacing meant it could handle row crops of various widths, making it incredibly practical for diverse farming operations. Today, restored Model A's are prized possessions at tractor shows, and many still work on small farms. The simplicity of its design means parts are still available, and a dedicated community of enthusiasts keeps these machines running. It's not uncommon to see a Model A selling for $5,000 or more, depending on condition and rarity. Number 2. Farmall M. Next up is International Harvester's Farmall M, introduced in 1939 and produced through 19. If you talk to farmers who worked in the 1940s and 50s, many will tell you the Farmall M was the backbone of American agriculture. The M featured a 248 cubic inch four-cylinder engine that produced around 36 horsepower on the drawbar. That might not sound like much today, but it was substantial power for its time. The tractor's narrow front end and high clearance made it perfect for cultivating row crops without damaging plants. What really sets the Farmall M apart is its legendary durability. These tractors were built to last, and many are still in regular use today, some with over 10,000 hours on their original engines. The M's design was so successful that it influenced tractor development for decades to come. International Harvester produced approximately 270,000 Farmall M's during its production run. The tractor came in several variants, including the MD diesel version and the Super M with more horsepower. Each variant has its own following among collectors. The Farmall represents an era when tractors were built with repairability in mind. Farmers could fix most issues with basic tools and mechanical knowledge. This philosophy created a deep bond between farmers and their machines, a connection that keeps these tractors relevant today. Number 3. Ford 8N. When we talk about tractors that changed everything, the Ford 8N absolutely deserves recognition. Introduced in 1947, the 8N was the result of collaboration between Henry Ford and engineer Harry Ferguson, incorporating Ferguson's revolutionary three-point hitch system. The 8N became the best-selling tractor of its time, with over 524,000 units produced between 19. Why was it so successful? Ford applied automotive mass production techniques to tractor manufacturing, making the 8N affordable for small to medium-sized farms that previously couldn't justify a tractor purchase. Priced at around $1,400 when new, equivalent to about $18,000 today, the 8N brought mechanized farming to hundreds of thousands of families. Its 23 horsepower four-cylinder engine was modest, but the Ferguson system made it incredibly efficient. The three-point hitch allowed implements to be raised and lowered hydraulically, and the draft control system automatically adjusted plow depth based on soil resistance. The 8N featured a 4-speed transmission, modern hydraulics, and a comfortable operator position. Its gray and red color scheme became iconic. The tractor was small enough to be maneuverable but powerful enough to handle serious farm work. Today, the Ford 8N remains the most popular vintage tractor among hobbyists and small farm owners. Parts are readily available, restoration information is abundant, and an active community shares knowledge. You can find running 8Ns for $2,000, making them accessible to new enthusiasts. Number 4. Allis-Chalmers WD45. The Allis-Chalmers WD45, produced from 1953 to 1957, might not be as famous as some tractors on this list, but it holds a special place in agricultural history. This was the first tractor to offer factory-installed power steering as an option, a feature that seems basic today, but was revolutionary in the 19th. The WD45 featured a 226 cubic inch four-cylinder engine producing around 35 horsepower. Allis-Chalmers painted their tractors in distinctive Persian orange, making them instantly recognizable in any field. This wasn't just about aesthetics. The bright color improved visibility and safety. What made the WD45 special was its advanced features. Beyond power steering, it offered live hydraulics and live PTO power takeoff, meaning these systems operated independently of the clutch. Farmers could stop the tractor without stopping the implement, a significant productivity improvement. Allis-Chalmers also offered the WD45 in a diesel version, recognizing the fuel efficiency advantages diesel engines provided. The company produced approximately 90,000 WD45s during its 4-year run. Today, WD45 enthusiasts praise the tractor's smooth operation and innovative engineering. While not as common as Fords or Farmalls, restored WD45s are highly valued, often selling for $4,000 depending on condition. Number 5. Massey Ferguson 35. Crossing the Atlantic, we find the Massey Ferguson 35, a tractor that became a global phenomenon. Introduced in 1957 following the merger of Massey Harris and Ferguson, the MF35 was produced until 1964 and sold worldwide, with over 450,000 units manufactured. The MF35 came with various engine options, including gasoline, diesel, and kerosene versions, with power ranging from 35 to 38 horsepower. Its compact size and excellent maneuverability made it ideal for European farms, which were typically smaller than American operations. What set the MF35 apart was its build quality and versatility. The tractor featured the famous Ferguson system, 3-point hitch, multi-power transmission options, and exceptional reliability. Farmers in the UK, Ireland, and across Europe swore by these machines, and many MF35s worked for decades without major issues. The tractor's design was practical and user-friendly. The operator's position provided good visibility, controls were well placed, and maintenance was straightforward. Massey Ferguson's extensive dealer network meant parts and service were readily available almost everywhere. Today, the MF35 remains incredibly popular in restoration circles, particularly in the UK and Europe. These tractors are still used on small farms and for light agricultural work. A well-maintained MF35 can fetch $3,000 to $7,000, with exceptional examples commanding higher prices. Number 6. John Deere 4020. Now we jump to the 1960s with the John Deere 4020, a tractor that many consider the greatest John Deere ever made. Produced from 1964 to 1972, the 4020 represented a quantum leap in power, comfort, and technology. The 4020 came with a 6-cylinder diesel engine producing around 91 horsepower on the PTO, nearly triple the power of earlier tractors on our list. This power allowed farmers to pull larger implements, work faster, and cover more ground in less time. The productivity gains were transformative. John Deere produced over 184,000 units of the 4020, making it one of the most successful tractors of the era. The tractor featured the synchro range transmission with 8 forward speeds, giving operators precise control. Later models included power shift transmission, an early semi-automatic system. The 4220 was also the first John Deere row crop tractor available with a factory cab, protecting operators from weather, dust, and noise. This focus on operator comfort acknowledged that farming was evolving from a purely physical endeavor to one requiring long hours of machine operation. But beyond specifications, the 4020 earned its legendary status through reliability. These tractors were built tough, and many have accumulated tens of thousands of hours. It's not unusual to find 4020s still working on farms today, over 50 years after manufacture. The collector market for 4020s is strong. Depending on condition, hours, and configuration, these tractors sell for $10,000 to $30,000 or more. Some farmers who learned to drive on a 4020 have repurchased them for nostalgic reasons, while others appreciate their practicality for medium-duty farm work. Number 7. Case 930 Comfort King. The Case 930 Comfort King, produced from 1960 to 1969, introduced luxury to the tractor world. Case recognized that farmers spent long hours on their tractors and deserved comfort, so they built the 930 with features previously unheard of in agricultural equipment. The Comfort King name wasn't marketing hype. These tractors featured a suspended seat that absorbed bumps, padded armrests, and superior visibility. The operator's platform was designed with ergonomics in mind, reducing fatigue during long workdays. Under the hood, the 930 packed a 377 cubic inch four-cylinder diesel engine producing around 66 horsepower. The tractor featured a 12-speed transmission, giving operators excellent flexibility for different tasks. Case's distinctive Desert Sunset color scheme, officially called Desert Sunset, made these tractors stand out. What made the 930 special was Case's engineering philosophy. They built tractors that could handle heavy draft work while providing a comfortable ride. The combination of power, comfort, and reliability created loyal customers who would buy nothing but Case. Approximately 32,000 Case 930s were produced during the 9-year production run. Today, these tractors are highly collectible, with restored examples selling for $8,000. The Comfort King name has become synonymous with Case's commitment to operator welfare. Number 8. Minneapolis-Moline U Series. Minneapolis-Moline doesn't have the name recognition of John Deere or International Harvester, but their U-Series tractors earned a devoted following. The U-Series, particularly the UTS model introduced in 1938, showcased innovative engineering that was ahead of its time. The UTS featured a 5-speed transmission when most competitors offered 4 speeds. It came standard with electric lights and an electric starter, luxuries in the late 1930s. Minneapolis-Moline also offered these tractors in prairie gold paint, a striking color that made the brand instantly recognizable. The U-Series evolved through the years, with models like the UTU offering more power and modern features. These tractors featured 4-cylinder engines, ranging from 165 to 283 cubic inches, producing 25 to 50 horsepower depending on the model. What set Minneapolis-Moline apart was their willingness to innovate. They offered LP gas engines earlier than most competitors, recognizing the fuel cost advantages. They also focused on speed, marketing some models as capable of road speeds up to 20 miles per hour, useful for farmers traveling between fields. Production numbers were smaller than major competitors, making these tractors rarer today. A restored Minneapolis-Moline U can command $4,000 to $10,000, with particularly rare models worth significantly more. The brand's history ended when it was absorbed by White Motor Corporation in the 1960s, but enthusiast clubs keep the Minneapolis-Moline legacy alive. Number 9. Oliver 88. The Oliver 88, produced from 1947 to 1954, represented the Oliver Corporation's commitment to modern high-performance tractors. Oliver positioned themselves as the finest in farm machinery, and the 88 lived up to that billing. The 88 featured a 231 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine producing around 47 horsepower, exceptional for its era. Oliver's distinctive meadow green paint with clover white wheels created an attractive appearance that helped the brand stand out. The company emphasized style alongside performance. Understanding that farmers took pride in their equipment, Oliver incorporated several advanced features in the 88. The tractor had a 6-speed transmission, giving operators more options than most competitors. It featured live hydraulics and a smooth-running engine that was quieter than many 2-cylinder competitors. Oliver also offered both row crop and standard versions to suit different farming operations. Approximately 65,000 Oliver 88s were produced during the 7-year production run. While not enormous numbers, this created a dedicated owner base who appreciated the tractor's capabilities. The Oliver 88 could genuinely compete with larger tractors in many situations, thanks to efficient power delivery and excellent traction. Farmers discovered these tractors punched above their weight class. Today, Oliver enthusiasts are passionate about preserving these machines. The distinctive green and white color scheme makes them show favorites. Restored Oliver 88s typically sell for $4,000 to $1, with exceptional examples commanding premium prices. Number 10. International Harvester 806. Rounding out our list is the International Harvester 806, introduced in 1963 as part of IH's revolutionary 06 series. The 806 represented International Harvester's entry into the modern horsepower era. Competing directly with the John Deere 40110, the 806 featured a 282 cubic inch six-cylinder diesel engine, producing around 80 horsepower. This power level opened new possibilities for farmers, allowing them to pull larger plows, plant more rows at once, and operate bigger harvesting equipment. International Harvester equipped the 806 with modern conveniences, including power steering, independent PTO, and an 8-speed transmission. Later models received the torque amplifier, which effectively doubled the gear choices to 16, giving operators precise speed control without clutching. What made the 806 legendary was its reliability and power delivery. IH's diesel engines were known for their torque and longevity. Many 806 have accumulated over 15,000 hours and continue working. The tractor's solid construction meant it could handle abuse that would destroy lesser machines. The 806 was produced until 1967, when it was replaced by the 85-6. During its 4-year run, IH produced approximately 35,000 units. The relatively short production period and the tractor's popularity have made good examples increasingly valuable. Today, collectors and farmers alike seek 806s. Depending on condition and hours, these tractors sell for $8,000. Many farmers consider the 806 the perfect size for medium-duty work, powerful enough for serious tasks but not so large as to be impractical. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down agricultural memory lane, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content about farming, machinery, and agricultural history. Do you have experience with any of these classic tractors? Maybe your family owned one, or you're currently restoring one. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if I missed your favorite classic tractor, let me know. There are so many legendary machines out there, we might need a part 2. Until next time, keep those classics running and I'll see you in the next video.